Hey everyone, Justin here with another Mortgage Minute. Today's Mortgage Minute, I want to talk to you about the top refinance myths. I don't know why I can't say it. Myths, the top refinance myths. The top things I hear as to why people don't even bother looking at refinancing, even though they know they should and they could probably save some money. So myth number one, the top reason I'm hearing as to why people don't bother looking into refinancing is they don't want to start their loan over. They don't want to add years onto their loan. That is great thinking, but the good news is you don't have to. You could actually do a 29-year fix, 26-year fix, 23-year fix, 14-year fixed. You could do any term up to a 30-year fixed. So no, you don't need to start your loan over. In fact, most of the people we helped refinance last year were able to shorten their mortgage term and still save money every month. So myth number one, busted. Number two, that you have to lower the interest rate 1 to 2% for it to really make sense. That is incorrect. That might have been true decades ago when the average loan sizes were much, much lower, but with the loan sizes being where they're at now, you don't need to lower the rate 1% to make sense. In some cases, it doesn't even need to go down 0.5% to make sense. It just depends. How much is it going to actually save you monthly? That's what you got to look at. So there's actually three things you have to look at overall if you plan on refinancing. One of them is, of course, how much is it going to save you monthly? And then I'll get into the other two as we go through these myths. Number three is it's too expensive. I don't want to pay costs. It's going to cost me too much to refinance. Well, tell you a couple things about that. One, you shouldn't really have to pay much, if anything, out of pocket at all. The closing costs do get added to your loan. And two, if you do get a no point, no fee refinance, you're getting a higher interest rate than you probably qualify for. So that's going to cost you more in the long run as well. Not that it's a bad thing, it just depends on your goals. But what you have to look at as far as how much a refinance costs is what is the recoup time? How long is it going to take you to recoup the cost of a refinance? That's one of the most important things to look at out of the three things I said I would mention. So one being, how much is it going to save you monthly? Two being, how long is the recoup time? Myth number three, you have to lower, it's too expensive. No, it shouldn't be too expensive. If it is, then yeah, it probably doesn't make sense to refinance. But it doesn't hurt to look to see if it makes sense or not. And then the last myth, it's too soon. I just refinanced 6 months ago, 12 months ago, 15 months ago. It's not going to make sense. That's not necessarily true. It might make sense. Even if you haven't recouped the cost from the last one, it doesn't hurt to look at numbers and see what it would look like with a lower rate, a lower payment, and then see what that does to your recoup time and how that impacts your goals. If you're going to be there for a long time and you don't plan on selling anytime soon, and yeah, maybe you add 6 months to your recoup time, but you're saving another couple $100 a month. And the last thing, like I was saying, the three things you got to look at is how much is it going to save or cost you in the long run. So how much is it going to save you monthly? What's the recoup time? And in the long run, is it going to cost you more or is it going to save you more? Those are the things you got to look at. It really depends on your goals. If you plan on staying there long term, if you plan on making a change sometime soon, that'll impact how this works and how this might benefit you. But overall, those are the top reasons I'm hearing why people don't refinance. Hopefully, as I just explained to you, you understand that those are incorrect. It really makes sense to look if you're not sure. If you think your interest rate's high, if you think you could save money, if you're seeing all these crazy rates on TV, and give us a call. Let's take a look and see if it makes sense. And if it doesn't, great. If it doesn't save you a good amount of money monthly, if the recoup time is too long, and it's not going to save you long term, then yeah, it doesn't make sense. Anyhow, that's today's Mortgage Minute. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.